5 reasons why a marketer needs a graphic designer. I gave you my communication brief 2 days ago. Why is it still on top of your desk? She demanded to know. Does this statement sound familiar? Mary is a marketer and John is a graphic designer, and the two are constantly at loggerheads when it comes to the execution of a client's brief. Mary feels that John undermines her because she needs him to execute her advertising campaigns, while John feels Mary misunderstands him because she does not respect his career. At the very core of our human emotion lies a desire to be valued, respected, and understood. In general, marketers are trained to develop client briefs, draft the core message of an advertising campaign, highlight a need and provide a solution to the target audience, manage visual communication briefs, whereas a graphic designer is trained to execute a communication brief visually while applying the principles and elements of graphic design. In order for these two disciplines to forge a happy union, they must work together. However, there are challenges that must be addressed to realize this intrinsic dream. First, marketers are known to come up with complicated and complex communication briefs that are written devoid of the client's central goal result in wrong execution. Marketers are required to be extremely sensitive, almost intuitive, in order to understand what the needs of the clients are. Second, the marketing strategy does not tie in with the graphic designer's goals and objectives. There is a separation between the two disciplines, and therefore this makes it harder to understand one another. A marketer needs to understand the mind of a visual designer in order to give the necessary support, which will pay off in the execution of a creatively implement marketing strategy. Third, marketers often include the execution of creative design at the final stage. This makes the creative designer to lack ownership of the project, which will reflect in the poor execution of a client's brief. This behooves the marketer to include the input of the creative designer right at the initial stage in order for him or her to ask the client all the relevant questions needed to facilitate the execution of a brilliant advertising campaign. Fourth, a seamless relationship between a marketer and a designer saves time, money, and energy that would have been wasted in a poorly executed advertising campaign that would have failed to increase customer awareness, strengthen brand loyalty, or improved the sales revenue. This calls for a stronger bond between marketers and visual artists in order to successfully craft an outstanding advertising campaign. Lastly, it is of great importance that marketing courses include units that expound on the significant value of forging positive relationships with creative designers. This relationship is paramount to formulating brilliant and successful marketing and advertising campaigns.